the levels all right? Yeah, the noise canceling should make it all right. It's like a damn club in here.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, like it gets me right now.
Yeah.
I probably should put mine a little bit closer on my neck.
Get closer up to your mouth.
Yeah, so they can hear me eat, right, Reggie?
What's that?
So they can hear me eat.
The grossest sound ever.
You know, the music is just behind it on an app on a Mac. You can just unplug it.
What? Turn down the volume. It's pretty aggressive.
Feels a bit invasive. What's up, my 93Q amigos? It's Gerardo. It's another Tuesday, and I want tacos, and I'm with
Riggs from Riggs, Caitlin, and Erica.
Yep,
we talked right before him on the radio.
Yep. So Riggs is on the morning show, and Caitlin and Erica. But
It's a great place to have tacos, by the way. Good.
It's
bowl.
very aesthetically pleasing.
It's vibey. We're at the Eden Plant Company where they serve matcha. I still haven't fallen victim to matcha, by the way. I haven't tried it. Don't want
Isn't that green mushroom?
It's gross. It tastes, it smells like lawnmower to me, like grass trimmings.
I've never understood people who has anything green tasted good.
Edible green things. The devil's lettuce. Cilantro.
like drinkable green stuff.
Oh yeah. You can find some good green juices here.
I've never understood.
Just drinking your vegetables. It's way easier than eating them.
Well, yeah, because what was it? I know Rob McElhaney. Is that dude's name from Always Sunny?
Never watched Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
That dude, he needed to gain a lot of weight, so he drank all his calories. He would get a gallon of ice cream and let it melt, and he drank it.
It's the best way to gain weight. Just drinking your calories.
Yeah, I sure know it. But you got an American taco.
I did. I went with the Yo-Yo's hot dog. Now, I think hot dogs and tacos, you could draw a Venn diagram, and there would be a lot in common in the middle, I think.
Oh, yeah. It's just a device in which it holds the meat.
A carbohydrate vessel. I've got a bun. You've got a tortillas, right? Did you get flour or corn?
So two, they didn't give me options. I'm a big flour dude. I love flour tortillas.
Fair. They're both handheld.
Yes, and because yours would be like what? One comes in a potato roll, some comes in a Kaiser roll.
Yeah. Some come in a sesame seed roll, the Chicago dog, famous one of those. You can do a pretzel roll and a sausage if you wanted to. It'd be a fantastic
If you could choose your vessel that it comes in.
Oh, it'd either be a hot dog, sesame bun, or a pretzel bun, one of the two, every time. But you can't go wrong with like a good brioche bun either.
So I got, this one's called like a Texas taco. There's brisket in it. That's shrimp baja, and I got pastor.
I pulled up the topping for what's in the Yo-Yo's hot dog.
What it's made out of?
It was quite a bit. No, there's a bunch in there. It's an all-beef dog, but it comes with caramelized onion, a fried onion, honey mayo, Yo-Yo's hot sauce, and cream cheese. And you can only get it that one way. They only serve that dog.
I like that because it's like Permane Brothers.
Yes.
Where it's like, there's no
Same
customization.
Thing. Oh, yeah, Pittsburgh, right? Permane Brothers? Yeah.
You take it as is.
Can we eat? Can we eat?
Yes, Rick, we can eat.
I've been staring at this hot dog. Because I went and I got my hot dog first, and I had to sit here and wait and look at this hot dog for like 7 minutes while this dude goes and gets tacos for 10 minutes because they're pretty busy today.
Yeah, it's when those. Did they give you like one of those devices where it buzzes when your food is ready?
No,
that was
the first one up, and then there were like 10 other people that came behind me. I started the line at Yo-Yo. See? Oh look, the bun split on the bottom.
That was really good.
That's a good dog, man.
Now, Yo-Yo's, big Houston staple. They used to have hot dog. I wouldn't say cart, but like that's what it was. Like, right on Washington Avenue. So many times when I used to drink, right there on Washington Avenue, like, listen, there were two, I think, staples because now they're brick and mortars. Yo-Yo's Hot Dogs was one. Waffle Bus was the other. The chicken and waffle exclusive.
I've not been to Waffle Bus yet.
You want to take a napkin? My bad, I didn't get it.
Oh, no, of course.
So Waffle Bus was also very much, they only had 3 items. It was their chicken and waffle sandwich, which was made out of a waffle. That was the bread. Okay. Then it was chicken and waffle fries, and then it was just like, I think, just plain chicken. Oh, yeah. And nowadays, dude, it's like You can get breakfast chicken and waffles there. You can get like ice cream.
I respect this. This is just one thing.
Yes.
You just get the hot dog. That's what it is.
You only
don't
came
want
to
something
Yo-Yo's
else?
for one thing, which was the hot dog.
Right. You want something else? Go somewhere else. That's a great attitude.
It's like
They
Cane's.
mastered it. Yeah. Cane's.
Like, dude, it's just chicken fingers.
right.
You want three, 4, or 6, or catering.
It was great, dude. I didn't want to do a taco on your Taco Tuesday. I'm sorry. But
I mean, it is a taco.
It's an American taco. Same thing. They're both great. How is it?
Oh, this is really flavorful, actually. A lot of times, sometimes you can get duped by tacos.
Yeah.
They look super aesthetically pleasing, and it's just like,
Yeah.
ain't this about the driest chicken I've ever had in my life?
You can get that with a hot dog too. See, split this weenie right here. We're gonna edit that out, right?
No, it's okay. I don't care. That's really good. This is my, I think it's my second shrimp taco that I've had since Taco Tuesday.
Not normally an onion guy. I hate onions. Don't like them. But these, they're caramelized and they're fried, so they're good.
When did you know you liked hot dogs?
First time I put my hands on one.
Like 5?
Every kid, you had hot dogs cut up in macaroni and cheese when you were little, right?
Eggs for me.
Eggs?
Yeah, weenies with eggs.
I think for me, it started with Spam, and then it got to hot dog after that. And I realized you could do the same thing, making Spam sandwiches, and I was like, oh, mate, hot dogs. Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. I don't know. I think where it grew for me here in Houston was when I went to a Astros game with Corey, Caitlin, and Eric. I don't know, remember who else was there. I think I threw down like 6 hot dogs during that game.
Oh, I think so. I think y'all, it was like,
Yeah.
Mason was there too. I think y'all went like a big outing at that
Yeah,
time.
I was drinking a lot of beer and eating a lot of hot dogs, and I just got it.
What is it? What do they call it? Is it the 9 and 9 and 9 challenge? 9
9,
hot dogs,
yeah.
9 beers, in 9 innings?
Yeah,
Dude, you know how much calories that is?
it's a lot of calories. It's also a lot of money, depending on what day you go, dude.
Well, go to Dollar Hot Dog Day.
You gotta
That's
go on
$9.
Tuesdays, yeah. The only thing with Tuesdays is, that's the first time I went was on a Tuesday. The lines get so long, because for a $1 dog, everybody's getting a line for that. Ever since I've been a young kid, all my life. And they get a bad rap, too.
I do. I think that Glizzy has made a wonderful return to, it's like Nickelback of food.
Right.
Like, yes, I
It's like
understand it's a
Creed.
wiener. Yes, I understand I may not know what the contents are made of. But is it good?
You don't know what half the stuff is you put in your body. Be honest with yourself. Unless you read the ingredients of everything that you eat, and some people do.
And even if you did that, do you think you even know what?
No. I've been reading ingredient labels on cosmetic products for my wife. She hasn't been able to see for the last 2 months. So I've been reading labels. She reads ingredient labels all the time. And I'm like, I don't know what the heck any of this stuff is.
Yeah, why do they have camel hump dust in this?
I don't know.
But it works.
Good for aging.
So Houston is your where you're at right now in your radio career.
Yeah.
But where did you start originally, Riggy?
Indiana,
Indiana.
Midwest. I grew up in the cornfields of Indiana. Detasseling corn at 14 years old. Popping the tops off of them. You have to detassel corn. I forget, there's a difference between seed corn and feed corn. And when you pull the tassels off, it changes the pollination process of corn. I don't remember what it was, but I just remember it was a way to get 14-year-old kids to go up and down, pull the tops off corn stalks. So.
Because I remember I asked you, it's like, what was the weirdest job you did? And you're like, oh, I only really worked in radio.
I really
and then what was it, Old Navy? You said you worked at an Old
Worked
Navy?
at Old Navy for a couple of months.
I feel like that's very Midwest of you.
Very. I worked at a Chili's. I worked in the service industry. I worked at a place called Dog and Suds.
Dogs and Suds?
Dog and Suds. It's like, picture a Sonic, but on a local level that makes their own root beer, and they make their own ingredients for their hot dogs.
Based on that, I thought that was a mobile car, dog washing.
Dog and Suds.
Dogs and Suds.
That is a great, yeah. That's what you would think it would be, but no, it's actually
it's dogs and
hot dogs and suds from the root beer. But you thought it was like a car wash place?
Yes.
I could see that though. Dog and Suds. Maybe that's why they're not around anymore. There's only like one in West Lafayette, Indiana. It's terrible. Don't go there.
And then after Indiana, where'd you go to then? From what radio station to what radio station?
Indiana, West Lafayette, Indiana, Chattanooga, Tennessee, Gainesville, Florida, back to Indianapolis, and then to Milwaukee, Wisconsin for 13 years, and then down to Houston, Texas.
And then I believe we're your first country radio station that you've done? And
I worked for one in Chattanooga, kind of. There was a station, US 101 in Chattanooga. It's a huge country station. It's like WSIX in Nashville. It's like one of those ones that everybody knows about. Or 93Q in Houston, like the big country stations in the United States. We're one of them. US 101 was one of them too. So I've worked with them, but I wasn't on the air. I did like a couple weekend shifts. I went by Big Rigs.
Big Rigs. What other names did you go by on the radio?
Justin.
You do look like a Justin. If you were to say if that was your middle name?
No, it's not. My middle name's Thompson. Justin doesn't even work. Justin's it's not even a nickname. It's just another name. It's like, we're not going to call you Gerardo. We're going to call you Monaldo.
No, it would be like, we're just going to call you like Andrew.
Yeah, what? That's my government name. But they didn't
I just forgot that was
they
actually
didn't like
your name.
Andy or Andrew. They didn't want that. They didn't say that's not a radio name. So he was like, well, Justin Timberlake's popular. We'll call
you know what's so funny? Because
Justin.
Outlaw Dave, they told him the same thing. David Andrew sounds too not KLOL, like when he was doing rock. They're like, dude, that doesn't sound like a DJ name.
I don't mind. Riggs is fine. That's just a play on my last name. I'm going to finish this hot dog.
So why radio? Riggs, what made you draw to it?
I always did radio. In my basement when I was 7 years old, I would record on my cassette recorder, talking in between songs.
So you were like doing your own radio station?
Yeah.
Did you have your own name for your radio station back then? Riggs Radio?
No, I mostly just did skits where I did highly offensive accents and voices. So we would be canceled today.
No, I mean, I feel like some of that stuff's kind of coming back.
I think it will, eventually. Maybe I can start calling on that. But I always did radio shows like in my basement when I was a kid.
Mine was because my dad would take me to school. When the bus passed by in front of my house, that was my alarm clock. So I'm a naturally lazy person.
Yes.
I love sleeping. And my dad would come in, all right, I'm taking you to school, come on, let's go. Bus just passed by. Guess you're not riding the bus. Which then became my first car, which was a Ford Ranger with crank windows. And it only had a cassette player in it.
Crank windows. You have grown up with a struggle. You know.
Relatively, yes. And it had no AC, and it had only the radio and a VHS. And mind you, I'm growing up in like the iPod era, so I'm listening to my iPod while he's driving, but he would always listen to sports radio. And he would just
talk, constant.
Yeah, and then he was just like, listen to it, and then like I slowly like tuned in, and eventually I called. And I was like, you know what, I know ball. And then mind you, I think I answered it. I won tickets. It was, the question was, it was a U of H when they were still in the Conference USA, and they were playing University of Alabama Birmingham, the Dragons. And they go, what famous NFL wide receiver played at UAB and it plays for the Falcons, which is Roddy White. I called, I was like, hey, it's Roddy White. And they're like, all right, well, you got 2 tickets to the game. Come pick them up.
Oh, so you called in and won a contest?
Yes.
See, I could never call in to win the contests. I would call in just during the songs and ask them what they were doing to annoy them. And I sort of was annoying them, but I was like just genuinely curious. I was like, what are you doing right now?
You know, funny enough, I bet you they appreciated that.
They were like, what do you mean? I go, well, no, the song is playing. What are you doing? He was like, I'm talking to you. And I was like, no.
I'm literally on the phone with you.
No, I go, but are you like prepared? Do you have to get the songs together? Do you the commercials? Do you record those live? Who does all those? And they were like, why are you asking all these questions? They're like, I think they did kind of appreciate it. And I would go to these radio stations and knock on the doors at like 15 years old. Hey, I'm the kid that's been calling you. And they just started opening doors for me, just wanting to go into these stations. So that's all I've ever wanted to do.
And then after a while, I like called and like asked topics of like, hey, what do you think about this player? Like, what do you think about this? Or like, and then eventually my dad was like, you want to go to a remote?
They put you on the air?
Yes, I have. I think the first time I was
first time you heard your voice on the radio?
It was, and I remember that feeling, like, oh shit, now this is me on the radio.
Yeah.
And I was like, that is so cool.
Yeah.
and calling, and because it was just sports topics, right? So it's just general stuff. So it'd be like, hey, what do you think? Tell me who you think the Texans should draft at number 1. I think it was at the time, it was 2014 or something like that. Maybe later when I was already a little bit older. I think I was at 20 at that time, maybe. Because then I listened to Fox Sports Radio, one of my favorite shows. And I think it was like a detriment to like how I am as a DJ from time to time. Like I love doing fun stuff, like stuff that like you get right to the edge of like asking for forgiveness, not permission type stuff.
Yeah.
In town, Josh Ennis, when he was in town, he got banned from Texans training camp. So
why?
I think it's because he used to work at the competitor's radio station, which was, I think at the time, Sports Talk 610, and then he moved to 790, which would be like, you know, our competitor coming to us, and they felt some type of way about that, and so they just like made sure he didn't get no credentials on that. And I believe what he did was he got one of those lifts, like those real big ones.
Oh, the cherry picker thing?
And then he got his producer Jim Mudd to go on it with binoculars to report in on what's happening at Texas Academy. And it was at a publicly open parking lot. And he did that just to do this, just to be like, yeah, so they're playing football. Because Josh said it was like, practice is so boring. Like, it's just people practicing. Yeah. There's no real, like, it's just dudes with t-shirts and shorts that are, it's like you're not determining whether or not the team's going to be good based on that.
No, not at all.
And so, like, he just played it.
Real plays, they're running.
So he's, like, making fun of, like, so they handed off the ball, and, yeah, like, just calling it for what it was. And, like, all right, we're reporting to Jim Mudd. Like, what's going on? And then somebody from the Texans had came and thought he was on a different team spying on the practice and told him he had to get down because the Texans had owned the space, the airspace.
The airspace? Come on now.
Now, and I heard that and I thought that was the funniest, like, it's just great radio.
That's smart, yeah.
And then on top of that too, of just like, it was just funny because I didn't know what any of that meant, like ratings and stuff like that, the share points and stuff, and his, but like what I was saying about like that sports, my dad listened to it a lot. The other one was, because it came on before Josh Ennis' show, was Andy Furman and Mike North.
These are all Houston guys, right?
They were national. That was a national. They were on Fox Sports Radio, and they were the national. Because like I was like waiting to listen to Josh Ennis, like right at 6 to 10,
right?
And it was like they were just doing their morning show, and Andy Furman, I think, was from Cincinnati. Mike North is from Chicago, and they were so funny because like they were. Andy Furman was like, they asked him, was like, what's the worst promotion you ever did? Free vasectomies at Cincinnati Reds games.
That's a great idea.
That and also free colonoscopy.
We had a radio station that used to do giveaway vasectomies right before March Madness. Because you were going to be sitting on your couch for a week watching basketball anyways. Mm-hmm. So you get a vasectomy, lay up on the couch for a week watching basketball. It's great.
So like, I was always more...
It's gone, by the way.
You inhaled that thing.
I did. It was a great hawk. It's a great dog.
Like, I've always been attracted to that type of radio.
Sports talk?
No, like fun. Just fun. Like making just stuff fun. Like, so when I got into promotions, when I first started like the old morning show, making us do like PG jackass bits, like knuckleheads. They would call us knuckleheads, and they would call us a random name.
Yeah.
And they would have like us eat Skittles off a treadmill, or what is it? Because our board op Zach, like, first of all, unbelievably talented guitarist. Like, he can listen to a song and know how to play it on guitar just by listening to it, like instantly. But common sense, Zach kind of struggles with that from time to time.
You ever do the thing where you tie the hot dog around your waist and you gotta get it up to go in your mouth?
It would be like, they would ask, hey, Zach, change your oil on your car.
Oh, I can do that.
And he was like, I have no idea where that's even at. And so, like, it was like a whole bit. And then, here's me, they thought,
no
oh,
idea.
Yes, that too.
No
like,
idea.
they would take the station vehicle up on top of the big, where you could see the parking garage on top where we did the Taylor Swift thing.
Yeah.
And just make us do that, just to see if we could. That or go, I think one time they told him, go to a public restroom. It was at Starbucks. That Starbucks used to be 24/7. right there at the corner on Post and Westheimer. And I think they only used to have one restroom. Go in there, lock yourself in there for hours. Because you drink coffee and people got shit. So like, let's see what happens. People are fucking pissed.
I bet they were, dude.
Why was it in this restroom? Why's this restroom been unlocked? Oh, I'm in here.
Right here.
Somebody has to eat.
You need to go to the hospital, sir.
Oh no, I'm fine. It's coming. Anybody got any extra toilet paper? So I always was like fond of like those stuff, like, cause I thought like that's so fun to me.
That's fun radio.
Yeah, like I mean, when me and Travis, not Moon, other Travis, when we chalk sprayed 93G and Garth Brooks' favorite radio station all over NRG because they wouldn't allow us on premise.
Oh, so
there.
Go around.
And I think that was the year. I think that was like Travis's relatively first, because we were called 93G. That was like right when Travis had came in, and then we chalk sprayed it everywhere, which is washable.
Yeah.
NRG security took photos of me and Travis walking around spraying. Now, I told Travis, do not wear any logo. If we get caught, play dumb. What did Travis do? The 93Q polo t-shirt, the 93Q badge and everything, and then the photo is me in a baseball tee, a backwards hat, and pants, and like nothing related to 93Q.
He's full on, look at
everything.
Me, guess where I work, look what I do for a living.
What a shock. And they said that's how they determined that they were with 93Q. And I was just like...
Just been anybody.
I was like, because I told them, if we get caught, just say, hey, look, this company told me to spray this stuff. I don't know what this is.
They gave me $50 to do this.
Exactly. They gave me like $20.
Yeah.
They gave me like 2 koozies and a shirt.
You idiot. You idiot.
Like, be dumb, play stupid. And then Laura Philippone, because she was the account manager over them, got a phone call at like 12 a.m. of like, y'all are gonna have to pay, because they thought it was real graffiti. And mind you, like, and you know how NRG is laid out. So it was that long bridge.
Uh-huh.
Every step, like almost every like crack, like when it's a new cement pavement block, 93Q, 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 93Q. The whole walkway to the stadium was also.
Did you do it at night? Did you do it at night?
Nope, did it right after, like right at noon. And just
they didn't have time to come out and clean it.
Well, the ironic part was it rained that night. So what happened?
It's
so she was like, y'all gonna pay, and it was like, we're gonna send the radio station a $24,000 bill to clean all this shit
Clean the streets, public streets. No.
And then
it's gone the next day.
Literally. Like the funny part was the stick didn't last. Like it just kind of rained, so then you have like this faded chalk of some of it.
It's gone.
And I just loved that much, and I think that's what really like knew that this is where I was supposed to be, was just doing that, because I love, and you know how Travis is, like Travis loves coming up with like, hey, what if we, I don't know, because I know he's talking about like the 93-mile walk that he wants to do, or like, I mean, he's just really good at tying like, I don't know, like certain stuff, like being aware of like when like the floods happen, we need to do something about that. If you know, like the power hour we did last year.
Yeah.
You know, like I just think like that's not even just not on the creative side, but just being there for your community.
That's
like,
the best part about radio.
Because that's what I think, and Dave told me this on a podcast, Outlaw Dave said that radio's a community service.
Totally is.
And
it's a
like,
public service.
Yes, and I think like Outlaw, like I've looked up to him, Scott, and Matt Hatter, because those three I listened to on the radio growing up.
Yeah.
And so it's so weird to me that I tell people like, in your people's profession, like an NFL, like Tom Brady is right there. He's a top dude.
Yeah.
I have 3 Tom Bradys in like I get to call coworkers.
Yeah. Like
3 Hall of Famers in their own right. Like, and the fact that like Scott is DJ's favorite DJ. Like I know Mad Hatter loves Scott, and like there was a time, like, cause I know like when Scott was like in that early 2000s, like man, but like from 2000 to 2005, Scott could not miss. Like when I got all his old air checks.
Oh yeah.
That dude, like you just heard it and how like smart, like good he was. I was like, dang, like Now he just Vox Pros everything.
Just records everything.
Yeah. Like I've
Makes
yet
it way
to
more
see,
efficient.
I have never seen Scott do a live break since COVID.
Wow. Scott. That's very Scott of him, though.
Oh, but everybody knows that. I mean,
you also know that he could do it live if he needed to.
oh, that's it. Like, don't get it twisted. Like,
Right.
Scott could still hit a homer if need be, but they're just
That's
using
the thing. Like, you can stand on your own. Like, if you can do something with the help of other people, but then once you can start doing it on your own, like, then you've advanced to a different part in your career.
But
You become multifaceted.
But also, like, the fact that, like, people like Scott, Outlaw Dave, and Mad Hatter are still, like, reinventing themselves and keeping up with the times.
Yeah.
Like, Scott's DJing in 05 can somewhat be dated, like that type of style.
Yeah.
But nowadays, he's still, like, Scott hasn't changed who he was, he just changed on what he says coming out of his mouth. And I do think, like, when I got to 93Q as a promo kid and, like, seeing them, Dean and Raj being in there, like, how many Hall of Famers, future Hall of Famers were in there. I mean, the fact that I work next to an unbelievably talented morning show, Lo, who was nominated for Personality of the Year on the ACMs, and, like, I'm sandwiched in between.
Yeah.
All that, it's more like I have to step up and be good. Like, I can't, like, just, hey, you know, this is Morgan Wallen's latest hit. By the way,
Well, we all have to do that as radio. We just can't do. We're not just that was this is and songs anymore. You got to be.
Yeah, because everybody knows what it is on the dash now. Like, there's no, back in the day, it wasn't like, oh, here's the latest and greatest. This guy, you know, he's from Oklahoma. All right.
Well, I get recognized now, not from being on the radio, but from people seeing me on social media and just connecting me to 93Q. Like, that's.
Yeah, because I thought when I first worked at 93Q, I was highly surprised of the lack of digital presence we did have.
That's just radio in general. They were so slow to come around. That I think a lot of higher up people in radio didn't want. I had to beat down the door of my manager to get a website for our radio station in 2003.
That's insane.
They didn't think we needed a station website. I was like, what about all of our events? What about our jocks? Like, what about promotions we have going on? How do we drive people to something? They were like, well, just send them to the overall, they had a station website. It was Clear Channel. Remember Clear Channel? Mm-hmm. We had to go to there and then find our station through the Clear Channel website. It's terrible.
Oh, God, that sounds
so
like
I fought through that. But now it's like you can't afford to not be on social media. You got to be.
It's, I mean, not only is it just fun, it's a better way to explore your personality within the 10 seconds in between songs, especially like for me, but it's also a great new revenue stream, a great new way to advertise the radio station. Like, and that was kind of like how I always looked at it, was just like, especially on the sales point, you know, if you want to make more money, you need to create more products for people to buy. And what more products can I make other than talking on the radio? Well, I could eat tacos for a living. You know, you can eat hot dogs for a living.
Should I start doing Houston's hottest hot dogs?
That would be sick. Because I took this idea relatively from you. When you first started, you did the 93,000 fist bumps. Yeah. It was a great way. It was super simple. People coming to find you to fist bump you to get to a number. They wanted to know what number, and then they internally got to know who you were.
Yeah.
And I was like, that was the idea. It was just like, okay, how do people get to know who Gerardo is? And it was just like, okay, well, I love food. What food places that I can go that's 52 times a year? Tacos. Tacos are...
Especially in Houston, Texas.
And then they're universally known. It's multicultural. Yeah. And then there's different versions of it.
It's already a thing. People know what Taco Tuesday is. People already talk about
so
it.
It's just...
You just hit you onto it. Yeah.
And I just thought, was like, all right, well then I just go to different tacos.
Put your own spin on it.
Which is not really much. It's just me
This
eating.
plan is getting really annoying. Like, I think it's alive, and I think it keeps like trying to tap me on the shoulder.
At least it's not
Feels
from,
like
what is it? What's that really bad Mark Wahlberg movie where the plants kill people?
Oh, The Happening? The Happening?
Yeah, because they got real upset at humans.
Plants got mad at everybody. That's such a good movie. The guy got run over by the lawnmower.
Oh yeah, no, or what was it? The dude got inside of the zoo and he just stood there and
Let
then
the lions
just
eat
died.
him. Yeah.
You know what? Good for Mark Wahlberg. There we go. Action shots. Well,
are we still on camera?
Oh yeah, we're still on. It was all you saw was on the screen. It did this.
Whoops. I literally stuck my foot out and Feel like we're on a boat.
Well, we're still in the infancy of Talk About It Tuesday. This is episode 4. And thank you so much, Riggs, for joining me on this.
No, thanks for the dog. That was fantastic. Yo-Yo Ma.
Yo-Yo hot dogs goes hard in the paint.
Pretty good,
It's
yeah.
a great Houston staple. And Taco Fuego. You know, I had their pastor, I had their shrimp baja, and I had their Texan taco. How many of this place?
They came in 3-packs?
No, I just did individuals. Now that is upsetting though, that sometimes I go to a taco place.
How much was yours total?
I think it was 21 in total. A little bit on the steep price. It is what it is.
$9.
For one?
For one.
You know, in this economy, I'm gonna have 2 hot dogs in this economy.
So we're a 1-dog family, kids. One dog.
God, what was that made out of? Kobe beef?
It was a fantastic all beef hot dog. It was all the great ingredients.
If you blind tasted that, would you have said that was an $8 hot dog?
Yes. Because you can tell a lot went into it. It just tastes like a lot. You can taste a cheap hot dog. I can taste just a bun with some mustard and it's been microwaved. I still love that hot dog. I don't hate any hot dogs. I'll eat cold hot dogs. I don't care.
Would you be able to be blindfolded and try to guess hot dogs
Brands?
prices? No, prices.
Oh, prices?
Like if I went to Portillo's, if I went to Yo-Yo's, and I went to
Portillo's is cheaper than this. Portillo's is $5 for a hot dog.
Yeah, but like if I got them all and you were blindfolded, I said take a bite.
Oh yeah.
And
I
I'll
know
be like
Portillo's
you,
for sure.
and I was like, you have to guess the price range of these
I would
dogs.
know Portillo's for sure, yeah. I would know this one. Definitely. But I'd have to go with like the hot dog from Burger Joint. That's a good hot dog. The hot dog from Papa Bros Barbecue.
The one down the street on Westheimer?
Papa Bros Burger. Not the barbecue. Papa Bros Burger.
Right there.
Yeah, solid hot dog.
They have fried jalapenos there, and
They're
they slice them long ways.
Super good, yeah.
Their burger's stupid good too. And
I had not a good burger experience, but the hot dog was fantastic. They replaced it. Not a good burgers. They were like, what would you like? How about the hot dog? Then there was a place called Good Dog in the Heights that I loved, but they closed. R.I.P. Started as a food truck. They had a brick and mortar, and it went under. I don't know what happened.
Not enough good dogs.
Guess so.
A lot of bad dogs.
Should have went more.
Not enough good people buying good dogs.
Yeah. Should have went more.
I'm gonna give this a solid. I'll say it's a 4 out of 5. It's really flavorful. Like, it doesn't taste like, for instance, Torchy's. I'm like, dang, this is how much?
I told you it's pricey.
Like, dude, it's a fried chicken strip inside of a taco. We're not reinventing the wheel here. Why is this $10?
Can you not go to Taco Deli? Are you going to Taco Deli?
Yeah.
It's all right.
I'm actually gonna end the year at Taco Bell. That's what I'm gonna do.
When they open the cantina
the
thing,
cantina?
The cantina opens up, go to that one.
Yeah, I may get back on the drinking ladder if that's the case. Because that Baja, was it the Baja Blast margarita?
Yes.
Stuff like that?
I'll try that once or twice.
Maybe
For
3
sure.
times. See if you can get a frozen margarita machine and get one at home.
Baja Blast margaritas.
Well, I thought this was a good joint. You loved your American hot dog.
I loved it, man.
I mean, American
taco.
American taco. Adios.
What's the Mexican version of a hot dog then?
Like chorizo? Like the sausage itself?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I mean, like, but we still eat weenies too.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, for instance, like, you know what a quesadilla is? That's just a Mexican hamburger.
Sometimes I just want one dia. I don't want a whole quesadillas.
Is that on Dad Joke Friday?
Could be.
What's your best dad joke? What's the funniest
I don't
dad
know.
joke you've heard?
Do you want to go dirty or do you want to go clean?
It don't matter to me as long as it's funny.
I've always loved the one about the little condescending. When I saw a dwarf convict climbing down a prison wall, escaping, I thought that's a little condescending.
It's not bad. Or
Or
when you go,
the dwarf psychic that escaped from prison, he was a small, medium, and large. I just like jokes about little people.
is that what they're scientifically called?
Dwarves, yeah, dwarves.
Okay, so
Dwarvism,
they're not
like
the
Peter
M.
Dinklage. Yeah,
They're not the M word.
yeah. I don't think we can say midget anymore.
That or always gets me the cart. It is like, don't worry, I left some in the gas tank for you.
I do that all the time.
That one always. Or car accident.
Oh.
Hey, y'all know you can't park your
can't
cart
park
there. those people get infuriated.
It's hard when you're eating at a restaurant when they ask if you want a box for that and you say no, but I'll wrestle you for it.
Or when you go somewhere, oh, you too. Like, enjoy your food. Oh, you too. And they're not eating.
Yeah, we do that all the time.
Went on a date and I went to a movie theater.
That's my phone.
And I was just like, oh, yeah, you have a great time. Enjoy the movie. Oh, yeah, you too. And I was just like, I just told this man to enjoy this movie. And he's not enjoying this movie.
He's got to work for 6 more hours behind glass.
I know, what was it? Also happened at the gym one time. But it was the kids that were working there. And they were like, that was literally their first job. And they like said, like, I forgot what they said. And I was like, you know, that don't make any sense, right? And then he was like, oh, my bad, just have it. Because I was just they asked me how was my workout. I said, oh, it was pretty good. And then they're like, all right, have a great workout. And I was like, again?
Again?
And then they're like, oh, my bad. No, but that was good. That was funny, though. Well,
thanks for having me on Talk About It Tuesday.
Talk About It Tuesday. People got to know Riggs. Remember, you can listen to Riggs every Monday through Friday.
Talk to you tomorrow morning.
Mm-hmm. Be a part of the morning mob.
That's right.
You get a sweet card.
You do.
And you get access to exclusive stuff. We just had the Chris Jansen
we did.
event. That was pretty sweet. That was up on our Instagram.
Nice little like album release party.
Mm-hmm.
We played a couple songs that nobody had ever heard before. So.
And J-Mac loved every single one of them.
He did.
J-Mac's literally on tour with him right now.
He is. He's opening for him. He's the MC. He's the hype man for him.
Who knew? Can you imagine?
I can't imagine.
I think that'd be pretty sick. But we're also at the Post Houston. Me and Lo are going to be here this Friday. Hudson Westbrook is going to be in town.
All right.
Now, this is recorded on a Sunday, and technically Jess Murph is somewhere around here.
Yeah.
Some may say she was also a dwarf. She is very much.
She is a shorter, yeah. She's a shorter gal.
Have you seen her newest music video?
Oh, yeah. It's very raunchy. I love it. But it's nothing that people haven't seen before.
I mean, it ain't nothing you ain't walked into before once or twice at a frat party.
Whoop, sorry about that.
You know, knock twice.
Excuse you. There was a necktie on the door handle. Sorry about that.
Good for Jess Murph. Thank you so much for stopping by, Riggs. And until next time, see y'all later.